It's the question everyone is asking. With a potential budget crisis looming, will the city attempt to raise taxes?
No. If what we're exploring now works out, and we've got a lot of questions we've got to get answered, but there's a way that we can meet the obligations that we talked about in the last interview, we think, without raising either. We're not going to raise millage and we're not going to raise sales tax.
The mayor is being tight-lipped about this new plan that could potentially alleviate the budget woes, but he does say that if it works, revenues would be secure and taxes would not increase.
If we can find a way around it, and especially if we can do it without raising taxes, I've talked to enough of the council members, given them the gist of the idea. They've asked some very pointed questions. They're doing their due diligence just like we are, but they've indicated enough interest in it that we're going to try to. There's a lot of numbers that we have to work out.
Part of the problem is a lack of flexibility in the current setup. Money cannot be freely transferred from fund to fund because of ballot titles and allocation restrictions. If those were lifted, says the mayor, then tax rates could stay the same.
We could still be one of the least taxed communities in the state if we had some flexibility.
Budget cuts are nothing new to the city, says Horton, as officials are tightening the belt. But Horton does say that growing needs could cause a problem.
We've cut our budgets 6 times in the last 7 years. First off, you have to be extremely efficient and diligent about how you spend your money, and I'm ashamed to say that we have to get lucky too. The fire department, one of our trucks, the transmission went out. It's $15,000 for a new transmission. Okay, we're going to come up with that and get it fixed. But if a second one goes out this year, I mean, it's going to be tough.
And that's not the only concern. According to the city's finance report for April, general fund expenditures are nearly 12% higher than year-to-date projections, where year-to-date revenues are nearly 3% lower.
We can't keep having absolutely flat revenues and constantly increasing expenses. It doesn't work at home. It doesn't work in the private industry. It's not going to work here either. But we think we've got something, hopefully, that people will be happy about.